go ahead and ask questions.
Brandon, you did a lot of great things in today's game, but all the critics are going to remember are the bad plays. How do you handle that with still trying to keep confidence?
Yeah, well, we didn't play really well as offense in the second half. Had some 3-and-outs. Really put our defense in a bind. Just them having long drives and us getting the ball back and going 3-and-out. So first half was really good, but just got to maintain the second half and make some more plays.
Brandon, did you guys plan on you running a little bit more football, or was that just an opportunity to
Nah, not too much. I mean, the second play, the game was supposed to be a quarterback draw, so I saw it last night, and I was like, okay, I'll get in the game. As a quarterback, you kind of, as for me, I wanted to get hit just to be in the game. So that's always, so when I saw that, I was kind of excited to get a hit, get into the game, and get in the rhythm of the game. But, we weren't really trying to make me run as much. They were just, it was mostly a zone read, and I was just pulling it in crash, just pulling it, trying to get what I can get. So, that's not really a game plan of me trying to run. But, you just got to make it work.
Jerome Edge, KSVR 91.7 FM. So, Brandon, I know you talked last week about when you had kind of a rough go, people had the chance and stuff like that, and it was kind of a rough go in the second half, and again people were chanting and various other things, and does that affect you at all? And like, how do you handle that?
No, it doesn't affect me at all. Like I said last week, I dealt with some stuff last year. I dealt with some stuff last week. No one on the fans don't know what's going on in the game. You hear that, but you just got to block it out. It wasn't as bad as it was last week, but you just got to tone it out and don't really worry about what they're chanting or whatever. You just got to play football.
I was gonna say you really gave them an answer though with that 64-yard touchdown.
Oh yeah, that felt good.
I mean, you're making progress. It's fun to watch. There was a play I loved. It was 3rd and 6. You worked all the way across on the right side of the field back to like your 3rd or 4th progression. What does that feel like? It's fun to watch. Can you talk about your progression and how it feels to make a play like that?
I don't know what play you're talking about, but just going and practicing. Last week I only practiced one time, and that was a Thursday practice, and it was kind of like a red zone deal. So I didn't practice. I was getting treatment on my ankle. So, just going through and practicing again. Some of the plays last week were the first time I ran the plays. So, so I was more comfortable out there today, and, I played better in the first half. Second half, like I said, a lot of 3-and-outs. We didn't play good as offense. So, just got to get through, some of your progressions, and, I think we did that today.
As you said, offense kind of dominated the first half, took early lead, had opportunities, started strong, fizzled out in the second half. What changed? Why was it an offense successful?
I think they made adjustments. They made really good adjustments. What really killed when the defense got the turnover in the fourth quarter, and we just didn't convert on any plays. I think that really hurt us, really, because we were still in the game. I think it was a 9-point game, so still a one-possession game. So that's really disappointing. We couldn't get none of that stuff going when our defense got us the ball back and on their territory. So that really killed me, just for not being able to put some points on the board and just try to make it, a tie game or even a one-score game.
Yeah, so a couple of home games in, do the players talk at all about the atmosphere of the crowd and what they think?
Yeah, we love our fans. It's loud. I don't think anybody can top our fans, especially how loud it gets. We only been to D.C., and it's a lot louder here than it was in D.C., so we're going to the Dome next weekend. We'll see how they do, what fans they have tomorrow, just to kind of prepare for us next week. But our fans are best in XFL, no matter what they chant or anything like that. So, I believe in our fans, and they come out every time we play, and, they're loud.
Comfort-wise, in here, you look so much more comfortable than last week. On the field, you look so much more comfortable than last week. If you were going to help another quarterback out who's in your position, what would you do to help them?
You just got to keep fighting. You don't really, it's not like a lineman on a D lineman fighting, but it's like, as a quarterback, you have to fight. Especially at a pro level, it's not easy. It's not, nothing's given to you really. So, you just got to go out there and fight and try to play your best.
Anything else, guys?
Just one more. After, I
know you guys didn't get the outcome you wanted, but obviously from last week to this week, a big offensive turnaround. We didn't have to wait 3 quarters.
Yeah.
How good did that feel just to
No, it
kind
was
of
good.
have
It
those
was good
starts?
coming out on the first drive and scoring a touchdown. And then, you know, we were up 12-6 at half. We were playing really good. We were moving the ball the whole time. It's just that second half, we killed our defense going 3 and out and them not being able to rest. And, you know, you see what, you know, their offense did to our defense when they were tired. And that's on us. That's not really on the defense. That's on us to stay on the field and get them some rest.
What were the adjustments they made in the second half?
They just, you know, they brought a little bit more pressure. They were coming off the edge. We just didn't make enough plays. You know, they're a good team, but, you know, for us not scoring any in the second half, that can't happen. So.
Let's have one more question. Jose Gutierrez with Chaos Radio and One World Sports. I followed your career from Troy as a Trojan,
Yep.
and I recognize your courage in the pocket today. I really, you know, there's a lot of respect for that because that's a lot of punishment that you can take. And I know you're going to analyze tape this week. Have you identified anything that happened today that you gained lessons from, and what are you looking forward to this week, the next game?
I thought the O-line did a great job. That's football. That's playing quarterback. You're going to sit in the pocket and get hit. I've been doing that since probably 7th grade, playing on 8th grade when we were terrible. So just, you know, getting hit and getting right back up, you know, hopefully, you know, it always helps out when you get a completion out of it. You can run down the field and not sit back there and, you know, be hurting. So you can run it off at least if you get a completion down the field. So I didn't even see, I got hit on the, when Austin scored. So I didn't even see the touchdown until I got after the game and saw, you know, play of it. So, you know, that's just, if you follow me from Troy, I've always done that, and I'll continue to do that. I'm not scared sitting in there and getting hit.
Anything else, guys? All right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.